Hey Edgar, so we're here in the heart of NAMM. It's very loud here, but you've got a beautiful array of your touch surfaces. This looks absolutely fantastic. So can you tell me a little bit about this? Because I've seen it. It's been around a while.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years. We met Synthplex a few months ago in LA already.
Yeah, I thought so.
And so yeah, Erae Touch comes in many flavors. We have different layouts here. So we have a drum unit here. We have two sequencers running with a little filter controlling it. And here just playing with so yeah, it's kind of fun to have all the layouts at once and look at them. It's very, easy and visual to manipulate.
So, because I've noticed there's MPE going on here as well as everything else. So these are effectively touch control surfaces that you can configure yourself, right? Is that the way it works?
Yeah, absolutely. So the way it works is, you see, it's a silicon cover, and underneath the silicon you have about 1,000 LEDs and 1,000 force sensors. So everything you see here is touch sensitive. As you can tell, the ripple here goes bigger as I press harder. So this is the aftertouch. And the same goes for all the continuous gesture.
And you've got release.
We have release velocity, as you noticed. So if I release slowly, I have no harmonics, but as I release faster, I get the lift.
What are you using as sound source in that? Are you using a MPE-enabled instrument to make that as well, right? To make the sound source of that?
Yeah, the sensor. Yeah, it's similar technology.
Okay.
Yeah, similar.
So you can hit them with sticks as well. It's not just fingers, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, correct. So actually, can I get the drumsticks? I'll show you in a second. Thank you so much. So it actually works with drumsticks too. The rebound is very fast, as you can tell, and you can also map the X and Y axis to different control change. So here I have 60 and 61 on the control changes, and I could be mapping the X and Y axis to have different sounds if I hit here or here. So here it's not mapped, but I could just alter the stereo, the reverb, any effects.
Wow, that's really interesting. So, I mean, how do you achieve that level of sensitivity and durability at the same time? Because they have to be sensitive enough for fingers,
yes,
but also durable enough for sticks, right?
Yeah. The dynamics was a big challenge to have very low threshold of detection to be able just to caress and to already get the touch gesture, but also to be able to have very fast and strong hits like with drumsticks.
So how are these connected? Is it USB, Bluetooth, or what's going on with these?
So you have a USB-C here, and we also have mini jack here that goes to Tira-L for hardware synthesizers. And so, yeah.
So MIDI, right? Okay.
Yeah, MIDI, absolutely. So you can plug your MIDI DIN.
I mean, these have been available for some time. I mean, how can people buy these, and what sort of price are they going at?
So it goes for 850 euros and dollars, about the same.
Okay, and I noticed there were some configuration options from the unit themselves. I mean, do you have to set them up in software, or can you use them?
So yeah, the way you configure those layouts is using the Eerie Lab Editor.
Right, okay.
So it's very easy, you can just plug and play. Create layouts. Yeah, you just change the colors, make elements. You would be able to just drag and drop elements such as a little keyboard here. I can stretch it.
And that's happening real time on this guy?
And yeah, that's happening in real time on the product. And this is where you change the animations, colors, uploads, new layouts. You can save up to 16 times 2 layouts. I'm saying times 2 because for each layout you have alt mode.
Right, so you can recall them for later. You don't need to be hooked up to the computer.
Yeah, and so each layout could be mapped to one MIDI channel. So here, for example, channel 2. But you have more complex layouts, like such as this one, where you have different channels. So for example, here I have a drum going on channel 2. Here I have a little keyboard, kind of, going on channel 1.
Right.
And mixer, 2D faders, and other effects. You can also create custom objects, like the skull here. And for example, I just programmed it to go elsewhere. So have a very quick access to another layout. It's very handy in a live situation when you perform to be able to switch between, like your layout for track 1 to track 2 and so on.
So what's it using? Is it using MIDI or is it using OSC? What's the protocol?
It's all MIDI. It has MIDI MPE as well. And yeah, pretty much.
If you use OSC as well, you could use it to control other devices. Is that something you're thinking about?
Yeah, you could be using it for light control, and actually Rick Feds that perform with us here use it to control Resolume, so all the visual mappings.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess also you could kind of use them as feedback displays. They could be just information coming back to them.
Like view meters, we use it a lot. Actually, Jean-Michel Jarre uses for Erae Touch just as view meters.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I asked you how much it was. So I think we're going to have a short performance from these guys.
Oh yeah.
So could you tell me who they are, and then we can.
So yeah, we have here Rick Feds. He makes beats, and we have De Laurentiis, a Persian artist. She uses Erae Touch mostly to control her voice.
Right. Okay.
And they will be performing on Saturday on the Yamaha stage.
Nice.
And yeah, we are lucky to have them every day at NAMM to just like perform and showcase the product. So yeah, maybe we can ask Rick to do a quick demo of what he's doing. You'll see it goes fast. He plays very fast.
Okay, well, whenever you're ready.
Rick, you guys ready? Yeah?
Words were arrows and I was the bird. The walls were green, the lights blurred. I felt that eyes fell into tears, and suddenly someone just like me appeared. And she took my hand and we ran. You'll be more than dreams. You'll be more than gods. You'll be a woman. You'll be a woman. You'll be a woman. You'll be a You'll be more than kings.
That's great. May I just take a shot of your name badge so that we can get for the
Well done.
everybody? Do you have a name badge as well? Just so we spell everything correctly.
Hey, how are you doing, James?
At Synthplex.
Absolutely.